The power of the Marfalump idea is it's one simple idea. It's not about Pepsi or Star Wars. It's about a character that loves both.
Star Wars and Pepsi have a very close association, and we wanted to create a character that can show the fun of Star Wars and the fun of drinking Pepsi all in one. Said, here's an assignment. Work with this character, create great scenarios, draw the character, learn to love the character, and they've been having a blast doing it.
Michael Patty, our creative director, first thing he asked us was, you guys like Star Wars? I'm like, you kidding me? We went along and he came out with this concept of this alien that we thought was really exciting, and he was like, okay, you guys need to develop this.
We worked with ILM, who developed all the Star Wars aliens, to help create something as unique and different for this project.
One of the really interesting parts of this is trying to determine, once we know physically what he looks like, what his personality is going to be.
We all just sat around and looked at it and touched it and rotated it and loved it.
But I think eventually it got to a point where we all said, aha.
Marfalump.
It's funny, a lot of people ask me where the name Marfalump came from, but on his planet, that's as common as Smith or Brown is here.
So let's bring up the moonwalk.
So funny.
He holds the Pepsi cans mostly in his upper arms because his fingers have been designed to do that kind of action.
Marfalump's attitude is a combination of, I think, all of us working together. I think there's little bits and pieces of everyone involved from all levels into this guy.
He's our connection. He's the connection between that fantasy that George Lucas is creating and that people are just going to have a blast with this summer. And Pepsi.
It was the passion that was driving us.
I think this thing is just going to be the embodiment of joy, and you're going to love this little guy.
Now we're on the eve of the release of The Phantom Menace, and I think this affords us the opportunity to create the most compelling and exciting advertising yet.
This is the happening of the century, certainly the one that's going to cap this century.
The combination of BBDO, Pepsi, Industrial Light and Magic, and obviously Star Wars, I think, is going to be a combustible combination for the summer of '99.
We're looking for magic this summer, and we're going to get it.
Taxi! 59th Street Theater, please.
Going to see Star Wars Episode 1, huh? Wait till you see the pod racing scene. It's so wizard. Young Skywalker's racing for freedom. Now this is pod racing. He goes into overdrive. He never stops for anything. Never stops for anything. Never stops for... Well, you gotta refuel. Oh, joy! Crazy alien.
Hey. Responsible for just 2 seconds of finished film per week. Twice a week, they show their blink-of-an-eye shots to the boss.
Now this is the new Darth Maul jumping off.
Back at ILM, the effects team created the treacherous background terrains seen throughout the 500-mile race.
We knew we could shoot everything on a helicopter, and we could go to very